Holy moly, everybody, we're in a pickle now here in this game. And the game, of course, is Trails in the Sky. The second chapitre. Yeah, we're in the Ouroboros actual base, their flying airship Glorious, breaking a jailbreak. So yes, last time Estelle was kidnapped by Professor Weissman, Loeb, and Ren to be taken aboard their actual base, this giant flying fortress called the Glorious. And Weissman finally revealed himself to Estelle, and, revealed that he had been Professor Alba in the previous game. And didn't actually give that many answers. Like, we had a tit-for-tat conversation, but we got some exposition, but, honestly, I don't remember what his plan is. Right? What was his plan again? What was the big thing that, he's trying to do? Well, whatever. The real point was that he was trying to recruit Estelle into Ouroboros, which, this evil society has fascinating, admission rules and stuff, so, they're surprisingly lenient on new recruits. And Estelle was left wondering whether to join or not. Well, most of the guys are now gone. Sorry about that, sorry. Yeah, most of the Ouroboros guys are now gone from the ship. They've gone on a mission. It's just Loeb here. He dropped in and told Estelle a really sad backstory about him and Joshua. Because Joshua, Loeb, and I believe her name was Karin, was Joshua's older sister, all lived in the town of Hamel, which was basically wiped out by Erebonia in a false flag operation to cause Casus Belli to launch the attack on Liberal that, was the 10-something... No, I don't remember what that war was called, but it happened 10 years ago. That's the thing. And, basically, Joshua's lost everything, Karin died, Loeb lost everything. In that moment, the society swooped in and recruited the both of them. It's very tragic. This actually steeled Estelle's determination even harder to rescue Joshua in one of the most badass moments that Estelle has had in this story, just not wavering at all from the heartbreaking story that Loeb dropped. In fact, she called Loeb out for playing along so readily with Ouroboros. So she decided to decline the offer to join the society, but that doesn't mean we're going to sit around and find out what happens to people who decline that offer. Because she has now staged a jailbreak, took these two guys out, we didn't even have to fight them, they were cutscene taken out. And now we are going to escape. Now really quickly, okay, this is the same floor we were in with Ren earlier. If I remember the map correctly, there was a different elevator this way. That's the way we went with Ren, we went up to the bridge where we met Weissman. I think there was also an engine room there. That also needed voice confirmation, though. Ren had to, rattle off a thing to, access that elevator. There was a different elevator, if I remember seeing the map correctly, on this end of the Glorious, so... Although, I kind of want to check down here real quick. Ah! Okay, I'm not sure about fighting enemies right now while I'm doing my jailbreak, but... Hey, there are chests here! Nice! Tiaral Balm? I don't know what you expected. Yeah, I'm so primed right now, that was such a cool little... Even though barely anything happened, it was just story last time, but it was... cool shit anyway, so... Yeah, I don't want to go that other way. I think that hooks up to, the... foyer for the elevator, and I think we want to go this way instead. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure about that's the elevator to the sanctuary. I'm gonna try the forecastle instead. I said forecastle weirdly Britishly there. Forecastle, whatever. Deck. I guess I could try the deck. What are those red things? Are they barriers? In which case, I can see a path. Okay. Let's check it out. Whoa, okay. That's a big robot. There's also these red lines. What is this? Yep, okay, cool. That was marked on the map, so, yep, not going that way. So in that case, this should be a, this should be a dead end as well. Oh, come on! Again? Really? I thought there was a door up here, like, before. Oh, no, I was thinking of this room here. This, like, little staircase room is what I was thinking of, where there's just an enemy to fight that I don't think I will be fighting, so... Okay, so I'll go through that room, another staircase, and there's one extra room I can access. Okay. I don't want to keep running this map too much, so but I think I got a plan memorized for how to navigate this place. Uh-oh. Oh, sick, we get some fun Port Seeker. Okay, we get some fun little this music for you know, this escape sequence fights. That's cool. Yeah, I want to impede you and your arts. Let's party. Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, I'm a little worried about doing too many fights around here, being all solo here. Even if this is all balanced for, like, solo adventuring, you know, I'm a little bit scared of, like, getting drained too hard.
We're good to go.
Although that guy really was balanced for a solo fight, so that's good. So yeah, that one is progress. Yep. Okay, this is getting old. Man, speaking of, like, unique dialogue for everything, all of these barriers having their own unique dialogue, very funny. Curia Bomb. As you look into the darkness of the empty chest, it reminds you of the darkness that fills your heart. Damn, okay. EP Charge. It's a vase! It's a pot! No! It's Super Chest! That's awkward because there's this obviously fancier chest right here next to it. Vajra. Oh. This chest remembers your previous visit and is none too happy to see you return. Sorry, buddy. Vajra. Well, what could that be? A Vajra is one of those salt shaker looking things you see characters in, like, Indian art holding, like Indian, Nepalese, that region of Asia. I'm pretty sure. So, what the heck could it be, though? Let's see. Vajra. Prevents seal and mute. An accessory made from a gold copper alloy. The symbol of evil purging in the east. Also, gives you it just gives you random stat boosts that it doesn't even mention. So that's actually good enough reason for me to equip it also. But the moon glasses were nice, right? Poison and blind blocked, but, like, yeah. That works nicely too. So this is progress. This is a bridge that goes across that central, yeah, this central chamber. I hope this is the right way, that we weren't supposed to actually go to oh my god, this preemptive attack, damn. Okay, great. Oh, really? Okay, sneaky guy. And how you want to play it? But yeah, like, hopefully I wasn't supposed to go to the sanctuary after all. Alert mode initiated. Okay. Okay. Not impressed by your alert mode. So these enemies are a little hard to hit, these Seeker guys, but damn, EP charge too. Wow. What? Fine then. You don't want to let me by? In that case, I'll just have to make my own door! Ah, my arm's all numb. So much for my career as Estelle the Wall Crusher, I guess. Wow! Guess I'll just have to try and find some way around. They actually slipped an Ys reference into Trails here. That's amazing. I don't know if there's been any others so far, because I'm not that well versed, but Adel's buddy Dogi is known as the Wall Crusher in Ys, so That's cute. Yeah, sorry, my thoughts were all frazzled. A whole bunch of stuff happened there. I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, hoping we progress this way. Doing okay against these enemies is all good. Although it's, you know, those patrol robots are a little slippery to hit. That's the only problem. Like, actually getting some misses on them is annoying. Yep. Oh, no dialogue anymore. They can't come up with anything funny anymore. Fair enough. So yeah, we were still able to access this area. I remember that on the map. A misty veil. There's nothing in this chest. But you looked so excited to open it that I didn't have the heart to tell you earlier. Oh dear. A misty veil. Oh, that is way better. Okay. Grand feathered dress with silver septium woven throughout. Wow. I mean, okay, it's not way better. But, like, it gives. Actually, the ADF going up that hard is kind of amazing, so yes, please. And all the other stats getting a bit of a boost. Doesn't hurt either. Alright, hi robot. Hello. Yep, this is the deck. Now, I'm very Indiana Jones making this up as I go along. I don't know what the move is here on the deck next. Like, as Loathe pointed out before he left us alone, like, we are 8,000 meters off the ground, or whatever unit of measurement they use, but let's assume it's 8,000 meters, so not a good idea to free jump off this thing. I don't suppose we could use video game logic, aim for a body of water, and assume that in video game land, you know, water, falling into water is totally fine. I suspect that's not going to end well. What movie did I just watch recently? I think I watched XXX State of the Union, where they actually do the thing where, like, you try to break the surface tension of the water before falling into it. In that one, it's XXX firing a grenade launcher into the water as he's falling into it. That breaks the surface tension and he's able to, like, land safely in it. I'm pretty sure they did that in a really early Mythbusters episode and confirmed that, no, that does not actually work, so... but whatever, you know. XXX is cool like that, he could do it. Whoa! Dude, I can't get over how much this thing looks like a Dr. Robotnik airship with those, like, cartoony turrets. It's so wacky. Darn it! Wrong way. This looks like the main deck. Someone please tell me why this thing has to be so ridiculously huge and easy to get lost in. At this point, my only real hopes are to either find a parachute or somehow take control of one of the smaller airships. Either way, gotta keep going. So maybe it was wrong to come up here onto the deck, but we got a bunch of good treasures though, so it wasn't that wrong. Oh! There she is! Crap! Those are some big swords these guys are rocking. Alright. We took 2 of them down, so... But they didn't have their swords ready, so... Yeah, let's see how this goes down. That's fine enough, girlie. Enhanced Jaeger, right. Were the other 2 guys Jaegers? Yeah, I don't know. Not too bad, though, escaping from custody on the Glorious and all. The daughter of Cassius White does not disappoint. You understand, of course, that trying to resist is pointless. Be a good little girl and lay down your weapon. Okay, young man's voice. I don't know who this is. The shoes appeared there, but like I can't tell who that is, sadly, because of the widescreen mode again. We get that. Someone's like, what a pathetic showing, Estelle Bright. It's another Jaeger. Okay. Okay, whatever. Huh? Oh, don't recognize me with the helmet, do you? Fine then. Look into the face of the one who bested you. Huh? I'm more like, huh? I don't know who this is. Is that one of the Capuas? What? That doesn't make sense, unless they're also... But why would... Whatever. You remember at last. I doubt you ever thought to encounter me again, even in your worst nightmares, hmm? You know what? If Estelle's also like, who are you? I'm gonna laugh, because I'm like, who is this guy? Have we even met this guy? Amazing, they give you a choice. And one of them is the Capua Sky Bandits. Mayor Dalmore's former steward. Is that who it is? I can't remember who that was. I'm gonna go with the funny answer, though. I think I remember seeing your face before. Who are you again? He is! Okay, okay. I think he's also switched his haircut then. I don't remember. I think he didn't have... He's got a different swagger. Wow. Well, I love that the developers actually anticipated that, you know, it's very likely that even the player is not going to remember this guy anymore. He only showed up in the Rouen chapter, and he was, you know... He was just, like, running interference for Mayor Dalmore, so... Yeah, okay, so I did the wrong voice. Because I actually do remember the voice, because I did this nice voice for him, but then he turned out to be very evil, so I got to do this voice. So sorry about that, guys. I bumbled that one. But can you blame me? It's freaking Gilbert. so assume I did this voice the whole time. What? I am Gilbert, the former steward of the Honorable Mayor Dalmore. You could at least remember the people you've arrested. Well, excuse the heck out of me for being surprised. I mean, first of all, didn't we hand you over to the army for a trial and stuff? How'd you even manage to get here? You doubt my resourcefulness. During the coup, I managed to escape in the chaos. Shortly thereafter, Ouroboros found me. And so, I pledged my allegiance to them. I don't know whether to call that tenacious or just thick-headed. Are you seriously a Jaeger? You're not actually going to fight, are you? Damn, I love that they're throwing this much shade for Gilbert. Like, I didn't even hate the guy all that much. I mean, you know, just being like, man, that guy sucked in the end. Like, he was being super smug about burning down the orphanage and everything, but, like, I didn't think he was a complete, like, panty-waist villain either. like a Dorcas doofus. So, but this is funny. And again, you underestimate me. I am a prodigy of the sword as much as the pen. A master of both. But, I remember how you screamed back when you got roughed up by those special ops guys at the lighthouse. Do you really think you're cut out for combat? It was all high-pitched, too, like... Silence! Silence! I have been part of a huge number of combat enhancement programs since I first entered the Society's service. My physical abilities have been greatly increased, and my knowledge of battle tactics is unparalleled. So don't think you can best me again, bracer scum! Is he gonna shoot us? Okay. For the love of... just play along for now. Now then, Estelle Bright. If you want to live, throw aside your stick, get down on your knees, and beg for mercy. See, now I'm recognizing that smug smile. Yeah, okay, now I'm starting to remember. I do think he's got a haircut, though. I think he had a different cut back in the, yeah. I'm so shocked that one of the options was to call him a Capua. Like, that's also the devs anticipated you being like, oh, that haircut makes him look like a Capua. That's... God damn. You could not have, planned that better. That was so funny. If you do that, I may even forgive your past transgressions. Oh, what an offer. I'm moved to tears over here. Really. But sorry, I'm pretty thick-headed, too. No, there's me. There you go. That's more like it, because it's supposed to be high-pitched. Maybe I can't beat one of your crazy enforcers on my own, but I can sure throw down with the likes of you. So bring it on, Screamer! Okay, oh, we even get the swanky music to deal with Gilbert and his boys. Alright. I'm loving it. Damn. Can't catch them all. I don't know if there's a chance to buff up here with 5 of these guys, but I'm gonna try. Ouch. Okay. Oh my god, hold on now. Grenade! Yeah, this is really bad, actually. Wait, they all did a different move, too. What a bunch of Dorcases. They didn't do anything. Okay. Oh, they interrupted my clock up. Well, that sucks. But not this time. Maybe I should have healed myself, actually. Whoopsie daisy. Oh well. Maybe I could get a move off after this one. Maybe not. Like, this usually... Oh, I bungled this one. Yeah, I should have healed after that rumble. Then done this move. Maybe clocked up later. Oh, wow! Damn it. So Gilbert actually does not have a lot of health. Damn! I should have maybe started with a hurricane. Ah, man. It was a fight you didn't have to win. We didn't get a game over. Nah. But now I'm like, I didn't check how much health the Jaegers had. So, like, maybe I could have, like, just hurricaned, like, a bunch of them down. I don't know. Ah, man. Ah, this sucks. I could have done it, maybe. Aww. All talk and no action. We were ordered not to kill you, but a good beating should suit our needs just fine. Do resist, won't you? That'll make it more fun. Man, it's like just in time. Oh my god, hold on. Could this be... Oh, no. It's a Jaeger. Okay, hold on now. I'm gonna make a guess here, you guys. Looks like you're having a hard time. Allow me to assist. Not necessarily, soldier. We were just about to start her punishment. You're certainly welcome to watch, though. I wasn't talking to you. That's sick. What are you... That's so sick! Too slow. What? What are you doing? I'm sorry, and you're not cut out for this. Blorf. Really? What were you thinking? Damn. So cool. You may be a full bracer, but you're still a total loose cannon. What were you going to gain by trying to fight them all by yourself? No way! Joshua? This isn't a dream, is it? Things would be nicer if this were a dream. Unfortunately, reality isn't so convenient. Huh? Aw, shit. Well, this time we know who that is, because now I can tell. You finally show yourself. It's been a while, Loeb. You knew I would find my way on board. It was entirely possible, given your skills. Still, I'm curious as to how you actually managed it.
I boarded one of the scout ships that went ahead of the Glorious to check its route. None of the enforcers were about, so it was fairly trivial to sneak in.
You even guessed that Weissman would request the Ark. You really haven't lost your touch, Black Fang.
All thanks to you, really. Though it always was a bit nerve-wracking, wondering if you or someone else would find me.
There are few who can see through your skill at obfuscation. But stealth has its weaknesses. The instant someone notices you, you lose your one advantage. You have lost your advantage, Black Fang. What do you think a Fang can do against the Blade Lord?
Wait! For your information, Loathe, I'm still plenty ready to go. I don't care how strong you are. We won't make it that easy on...
Stand back, Estelle. Loathe is powerful. More so than the both of us combined.
And knowing that, you still came here. Some might call that naive, but I know you better than that. What drove you to leave her in the first place? If you wish to protect someone, protect them. If you wish to cut them from your life, then do it completely. Did I not teach you to be thorough, to be decisive?
Yes, you did. That was the very first lesson you taught me after Weissman was done tuning me.
If she means that much to you, you should never have left her side. You should have stayed with her, tormented by guilt or otherwise. The fact that you didn't is just another form of escapism. Nothing but deceit.
I know that, Loathe. I know what you're trying to tell me.
Do you really?
Joshua! But in that case, what about you, Loathe? This should have been my price alone to pay, my burden. And yet you joined the society too, and now they call you the Blade Lord. Why are you still working with Weissman?
My cooperation with Weissman has nothing to do with you. I do so because of my desires.
Your desires? You mean about Karin?
Petty revenge won't bring Karin back. So, I want to see if her death was worth it. I want to put humanity to the test.
Oh boy, that's some villain dialogue.
That's why I'm working with the professor.
Put humanity to the test?
Enough talking. You have three options. You and the girl both surrender. You protect the girl and you die. Or you abandon the girl and escape by yourself.
What a sadistic choice. Oh boy.
Make your choice.
Joshua!
I'm sorry, but I'll be taking option 4.
What?
What?
You...
I fiddled with the orbital engines a little.
Damn, he was doing sabotage just for this moment.
Left alone, the Society's glorious Ark will be another wreck on the ocean floor soon.
Hey, Joshua! Could you maybe warn me when you...
You really are a magician. You need authorization for the engine room, so I didn't think you'd be able to worm your way in there.
I altered each of the 22 engines in a slightly different manner. Weissman could sort it out. Maybe Ren, too. But with them gone, the only one left is you, Lo.
A final ace in the hole to put a stop to the plan. Well done. But to use it now... Just how long do you intend to keep deluding yourself? I hope you have an answer when next we meet. I'll be looking forward to it.
Damn, I was hoping we'd actually take this ship down. That would have been so sick, but it sounds like Loave's gonna do whatever he can do, and he's gonna fix the sitch. That's too bad.